YouTube? I'm finally back. It's been a while. I'm aware. It's been a while. But we're finally back. We're getting into it again. I've been streaming. Finally posted on YouTube, though. It's been solid like a year and a half. Maybe 2 years. It could be longer, honestly. It could be longer. For sure. It could be longer. But, nonetheless, I am back. I have put together a video for you. All from my Twitch. Check that in the link down below for the Twitch streams. I stream from 8 to 11 most days. Mountain Standard Time, by the way. It's pretty lit. You should come out, check it out. If you like the content here, if you like the content on Twitch, basically the same thing. I'm just going to talk to y'all live. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, chat. Got a special one today. We are doing a ranking every Marvel Rivals character. And then after, we'll get into some ranked modes. Just gotta wait a little bit here. We'll be all set. Give it a little here, and we'll get into it. But anyways, if you can't notice, I have fixed, well, wouldn't say fixed, more like upgraded my system here. We can do PC and Xbox streams now, and they will hopefully be higher quality. So it very well could not be. But it should be higher quality now. If something's going on, let me know. I will try and fix it. I cannot tell you, getting this to work was so bad. I spent probably close to hour or two trying to get the audio to work. It was not working. It just was not working at all. I do not know why, but it was not having it. I tried everything, but at the end of the day, the fix was simply swapping my controller. So I had a Pro controller initially, and when I was trying to use it, it just wasn't working. It was not working. Audio wasn't going through. Audio wasn't working at all. So I swapped it over to the normal Xbox controller, and it just suddenly started working. The dumbest thing ever. It was so stupid. And ooh, that pissed me off so much. Pissed me off so much. But we're gonna fix now. So I say we get into it, honestly. Start with Adam Warlock here. Adam Warlock, low-key, healing. He's not the best at healing, but he's pretty good at DPS. So if he has no one, I would put him A tier, but if he has no one on the team, he's definitely a B tier. So I'd give him a high B, a low A, because it really depends on the team he has. Black Panther. Now this is an interesting one. It's almost like Spider-Man. Now, Black Panther can be good. He can be good, but his damage output is so bad. He has literally no damage output at all. On the squishies, he has a lot. Like, he can kill squishies, and he can kill squishies pretty quick, but he has to use all his abilities, and you just don't see him. He's got to be C tier for sure. Captain America. I'm not a fan of this one, because he's not bad, he doesn't, once again, he doesn't have that much damage output. He's good for squishies, but that's it. And he has longevity. Longevity's not good. It saves the team sometimes, but especially without his team up and his I gotta put him at D tier for that. Like his team ups are okay, but for him to be viable in any situation, he has to have that team up with Thor, and that's it. Other than that, all he really is he just kind of runs around the payload the entire time. That's all he does. That's all he can do. He just doesn't have much damage output. I just got the buff on Norm. Cloak and Dagger. Easily A tier. A tier. Immediately A tier. Minimum. Because her ult isn't the best as it used to be, but it's still good enough to where it saves your teams in tight pinches. In Groot ults, this is almost a guarantee save right here in Groot ults. If you pop a Cloak and Dagger ult in a Groot ult, they're not dying. They're just not gonna die. That's an automatic top A tier for sure. For sure. Doctor Strange. This one's probably still gonna be an S tier. With a good Doctor Strange, you can really do anything. You have that shield he has decent damage output. He can run the front line super easily without any issues at all. Longevity, good team ups. He's just an overall a great tank, and if I am on a team, I want Doctor Strange or the next one, a Groot main. Groot in general is just the GOAT at being a tank. Just in general, he's the GOAT at being a tank. He has walls. He can place down walls majority of the time. He hardly loses his walls. He hardly loses the ability to use his walls. His walls save him. And his walls do damage and can heal at the same time. Like, if you can place those walls well, you're getting kills on squishies, you're blocking ults, you're blocking damage, you're blocking objective. You can just do so much. And his damage output and his range is wild. He has crazy range, and he can hit headshots, which is nuts as a tank. He gotta be up there. Honestly, I think Groot is Groot is above Doctor Strange for sure, because he just has so much utility and versatility in general. He goes with any team, he helps any team, he dominates the field all the time. He's just a great guy. Hawkeye. I'm gonna have to put Hawkeye at C tier. He's gonna have to be a C tier for sure. Because Hawkeye is good against squishies. For sure. Great. For that backline, he's insane. The issue is most of his abilities aren't the best for his kit. Long range, like, he has his bow, that's about it. That's really all he has for his long range. He has like that slash ability. It's not bad, but it doesn't really help him and it doesn't give him much utility. Hawkeye's just a C tier in general. He can be a B tier if you're an insane Hawkeye player. You just don't see him at high ranks. Now this one. Automatic A. Automatic A. Doesn't matter, automatic A. Her ability to take care of flyers easily is unmatched. Unmatched by anyone. You can go Punisher, you can go Star-Lord, but Hela is she's just the best counter to any flying. They got an Iron Man, you swap to Helena, and that's game. That Iron Man is cooked for the whole game. He's getting cooked. And you don't even have to be the best at aiming. You can have mediocre aim, and you're still going to get good results with her. Because her ability, her ultimate by itself makes her an A tier. Her ultimate, just in general, is just automatic A tier for her ultimate. Automatic A tier for her ultimate. Because her ultimate is so good. It does splash damage, it does crazy amounts of damage. You 2-hit squishies when you hit up near them. Near them! And you have over 800 health, I think, for her ultimate. The only thing stopping her from going to S tier is the Doctor Strange counter, because if there's a Doctor Strange and there's a Helena in the lobby, and she pops her ult, Doctor Strange, all he has to do is fly up there and use his shield, and she's not getting anybody. She's not doing any damage, nothing's happening at all. At all. Hulk, I gotta put Hulk at low A, possibly high B, just because Hulk has the team up. He's good. He's not the best, but his team up makes him really good. His team up with Iron Man is insane. That's why he's probably the #1 ban tank in the game for at least diamond lobbies. Now, Iron Fist. This one's a little interesting. Iron Fist is okay. With his recent buffs, he's kind of gotten a little bit better. He's really more annoying than anything. So I gotta put him high C. He's just a little bit more annoying than anything, especially for the backline. Like, he'll be there. His ultimate's good, and the fact that you can deflect stuff is good. But he's really just kind of annoying to deal with. It's not really hard to kill him. He doesn't get many kills either. Iron Man. Gotta be low S tier with his team up. High B tier for high A tier without team up because of that Helena counter for sure. His team up is good. His laser with team up melts through any tank, but if the other team has a good Helena, it's game over. Actually, I'm gonna put him B tier. B tier is definitely the best option. Jeff the Land Shark. I'm gonna put him low B. His healing output is not that bad. It's not bad. It's not good though. He's like middle of the pack here. But his ultimate really makes him better. If he didn't have that ultimate, I would have to put him high C tier for sure. High C tier for sure. Loki. I'm gonna put Loki above Jeff. Because in a good hand, Loki can be really good. But a lot of Loki mains just go for the damage instead of the heals. Which is interesting because he doesn't have the highest damage output, but the fact that he has 2 clones that all converge on one area to shoot is really strong, especially for healing, and the like immortal shield that he has essentially as his ability is even more broken. It's nuts. I'm gonna put him high B, actually, high B, because his ultimate makes it better because he can choose anyone's ult to go as. So say you have a Luna Snow on your team and your Luna Snow doesn't have her ult and you're in a pinch, you can just use your ult to steal the Luna Snow ult, pop that, and you'll be fine. So I gotta put him high B for that one. Gotta put him high B for that one for sure. Luna Snow. Easy A tier. Easy S tier. Easy S tier. Her ultimate alone makes her the best healer in the game. By far. The best healer in the game. That's why she has such a high ban rate and high evos. Her ultimate makes you invincible for, 8 seconds or something like that? Just wild. It's crazy. You're invincible in that boat with hers. The only counter she has is Magneto. And the only Magneto thing she can do is his ultimate. And you don't have that ultimate as often as Luna Snow. And on top of that, you have to be good at aiming and hitting specifically on her. You can't hit around her. You have to hit her directly to get that kill and to get that off. And the damage output isn't the best for her ultimate, but Magic's gotta be below Iron Man here. Magic's not bad. She's not good. She's in the middle state. She can be really good, and she can be really bad. Which again, depends on the players. But overall, her kit, it just works so well together. The ability to gain health back every hit you get is fantastic. It's fantastic. It really is. It's unmatched. The ability to go basically invincible through a portal and then out, and you can do a big slash, that helps a lot. The squishy, she just is a backline menace through and through. Mantis. I'm gonna put Mantis as A tier, and Mantis goes A tier. For sure, Mantis goes A tier. Mantis is A tier because her ultimate is essentially a smaller Luna Snow ult. It's not as good as hers, but in In certain circumstances, she's better because she can also attack and boost her team with damage and heals at the same time in that ultimate, and she gets 400 something health as well while she's in it. Really, what makes a good Mantis is the ability to hit headshots almost consistently, because that's how you get her ability back faster. The more headshots you get, the faster you get her ability back, which is what you need and what you want. Moon Knight, easy A tier. High A tier roughly. He's not a hard character to play. Most people pick him up. It's not hard to get killed with him. It's not hard to survive as him. You can be an absolutely insane backline menace with Moon Knight. And in general, his damage output is crazy. His ultimate's nuts. If you place his ultimate correctly, that is almost an instant kill every time. Like a guaranteed kill, I guess. You could use his kit goes together so well. It makes him so easy to play. It's so hard to not get kills with. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put Namor high A tier. Just for the sole purpose of he is a really good counter for probably half of the roster. DPS roster specifically. With his squids, it's nuts. He can have so much damage output, and he's not hard to play. You don't have to reload him at all. His squids come back pretty quickly. It's just gotta be a high A. Magneto. I want to put Magneto low A. Because without his team up again, he's not that good. He's still pretty decent. His shield's good. His bubble's good. His damage output's pretty good now with the recent buff. Makes it a lot better. His ultimate is really what puts him up here. With his ultimate, he can, as I said, he can destroy Lunar Snow in an instant. That's pretty good. It's broken. Penny Parker. I'm going to put her below Hulk on this one. For the sole reason of, once again, the counter to magic specifically, and the ability to hold down a point so easily and so well. If she gets that spider nest down and no one takes care of the spider nest, that is probably almost a guaranteed point right there. Because if you don't take care of her nest, then she's unkillable, and the damage is wild. But that's why she's low B. Because if you destroy her nest, she's not going to be good. She won't be able, she doesn't get the damage, no, she doesn't get the health boost. And she doesn't get the speed boost. So she's slow and not as tanky as a lot of other tanks are. So she needs that ability to be viable in any situation, but for defending, she's probably one of the best tanks to do. Psylocke, A tier. A tier. 100%. A good Psylocke can destroy the backline so easily, and in this game, you need to get that backline or else you're not going to get kills. Because if you can't kill the healers, especially in the 3 healer meta, if you don't get kills on healers, then you're not going to be able to kill the tanks or the DPS. Most of the tanks, which is an issue. Like, you just can't kill the tanks if you don't kill the healers because of that meta. So you have to, Psylocke is such a good counter to that meta, because she can go invisible, go in the backline easily, just dominate one, kill one of the healers, go invisible again, dip out, run away, and then just repeat that process the whole game. Guarantee you, you'll come close to win, if not win every time. Now the Punisher. Punisher's interesting. I'm gonna have to put Punisher behind Adam. Because it's not bad, but he's also not good. You know, he could be better. I just don't think his damage output with his rifle is the best. He can use a little buff, and he'd be A tier for sure. But he doesn't have that. But he does have his turret, which puts him up here, and his shotgun. I just don't see enough Punisher main swap between the AR and shotgun ever. I just hardly see it. Rocket. Rocket's A tier, top A. This might be a little controversial, but Rocket at A tier makes so much sense. His healing output is probably by far one of the best in this game. But the thing that holds him back is the fact that his damage is not there, and his ults are not there. His revive is broken, but he has no ultimate at all. He has to be in a good lineup, or else all he can do is heal, and you need a good healing ult, so you're set. That's a perfect healing combo right there. Perfect healing combo. Squirrel Girl, I might be a little biased. I really like playing Squirrel Girl. I think Squirrel Girl is definitely an A tier above Moon Knight for sure. Just because she does so much damage with direct hits and around hits, so more up on a wall, it does damage. It does pretty good damage. You can 2 or 3 hit any squishies in the game with a direct hit or a side hit, for sure. Her ability to stop people is broken. The ability to jump up in the air is also broken. And just the capability and the ability to be that backline menace from a distance is insane. It's unmatched too, because she could just sit in the backlines with the healers, shoot her acorns at the other team, and it's gonna kill or damage the enemy healers significantly. For Star-Lord, I gotta put Star-Lord at B tier. He's not the best, I'm not gonna lie. He's better than some characters, but he's not the best. He's not the best. He's okay. His damage is alright. His ultimate really makes him though. His ultimate makes him, for sure. That's about it. Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a B. Spider-Man's a high B. Just behind Star-Lord. Just because the skill ceiling is so high, he can be a very good character. It's just so difficult to be a good character as Spider-Man. That's really the only thing that's holding him back, is the ability to be as good as him is not that easy. It takes many times, many weeks to even get remotely good at him. Storm, gotta be an S tier again. Her ult is busted. The fact that you can go anywhere you want to on the map essentially, and do a crazy amount of damage and be invulnerable the entire time is wild. Her attacking ability is busted. She does a lot of damage and she hits through other people. So if you have a line of people, she's doing damage through them. She's doing consistent damage. She has a damage boost and a movement boost she can use on her team and herself at all times. Makes her even more busted. And her team up with Johnny Storm is unmatched. Unmatched by almost anyone. That's crazy. Wanda? Wanda's a B. Wanda's a low B. Low B for sure. Because her damage output's not the highest, but her stun and team up makes up for it. That's why she's low B. Thor. Arguably, I think Thor is a high A or a low S tier. Honestly. I'm gonna put him high A. High A tier for sure. His recent buff makes him a menace to deal with on the field. The fact that he can go into his state where he throws lightning so often is broken. If you have a good Thor, he's almost never going to die, and he will be in that state for the majority of the game. Venom? Gotta be a C tier. I'm not gonna lie, high C tier for sure. Only because the damage and his ability, his ability to grab people is good in theory, but it's so easy to get out of that it doesn't do anything. It does little damage, it does like 30 damage or something, maybe 80. But it's so easy to get out of that. It's like, what's the point, you know? What's the point even popping it half the time? His ability to get like extra health is nice, but that runs out quick if you're the only one there. He's not a good solo tank for sure. Black Widow, nothing to say. Bottom of D tier. Bad character overall, just trash in general. There's no maps where you ever need to play her. And there's just so many better options for long range. So many better options. Wolverine might be controversial, but I'm thinking Wolverine's a B, a low B for sure. He could go C or B, but there's just so many counters out there, and with the Thing introduced, he's basically useless because most people run the Thing, and it's like the Thing doesn't get affected by him grabbing him. So, and there's just so many counters. He's not really it. He's not really it. He used to be the shit, but he's not the shit anymore. He's just not. Winter Soldier, gotta put that just above Squirrel Girl. Just above Squirrel Girl. They could go either way. They could flip-flop for sure, but Winter Soldier's ultimate is probably better in some scenarios than Squirrel Girl's ult. Squirrel Girl's ult is nuts now because she has her ultimate tracks the players. It's like an underrated character for sure. But Bucky's ultimate, to be able to get his ultimate back every time he kills someone, is unmatched. It's unmatched. It really is. Visible Woman. Going up as an A tier healer for sure. Can't get better. Can't get better than that. You really can't get better. I mean, you can get better, but like in general, that she's in a good area. She's in a good spot. Her ultimate's not too broken. It's pretty good. Her healing is okay. She can heal on team. She can solo and be fine. Mr. Fantastic. I don't think he does enough. Gotta put him at C. Still love Venom for sure. He's just not the best. He's not the best. He could be better. He just could use a little more damage, I would say. His damage output is not the best. It's not the highest. So that is my tier list right there. That S tier is those are the guys that get banned almost every game. I know for me, I'm banning Storm every game because she's nuts. She's broken. She's broken, straight up. But I think most of the characters in this game are in good states. These bottom tiers, C and D, are just bad. They're just bad. These 2 years specifically, there's not really a need for them, ever. These guys are good in certain situations, specific situations. Hawkeye, good aim, and no one's really paying attention to you. Black Panther, alright, but once again, if someone pays attention to you, you're done, you're dead. Same for Iron Fist. Venom could be better, he just doesn't have the best damage. Or team synergy in general. He's really good for his team up though, but that's all he has going for him. So, this is my tier list. Let me know if you have any opinions on that. If y'all made it this far, I appreciate it. I do apologize for the video and audio quality in this video. It is better on stream, I promise you. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button, that like button, and check out the Twitch